Paramshanti, welcome to our channel Bapuji Dasrath Bhai Patel. Our conversation for today is on the topic of 7 secrets of Shiva. Anandji is starting the conversation. Paramshanti Bapuji, today I am going to ask you some questions regarding Lord Shiva. The questions are regarding the 7 secrets of Lord Shiva. Although I have got a lot of questions here with me, but 7 of these questions are such that everyone is looking for an answer to them. Let's start, Bapuji. The first question is, can you tell us about the birth and the death of Lord Shiva? Is Lord Shiva Swayambhu? Does Lord Shiva born and die? Bapuji is answering. Let me answer this question for those who believe in Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva is the creator of our solar system. He is in the formless stage, that is Nirakari stage, when he creates. Thereafter, he takes the form of Shiva Shakti in Akari form. Lord Shankar and Mata Parvati, who lives in Mount Kailash, is the Sakari form. Nirakari Shiva does not take birth, neither does he die. But Lord Shiva is not Swayambhu because he does have a creator. Lord Shiva is the creator of one solar system. The creator of Shiva is Mahashiva. Like we celebrate Shivratri every month, Mahashivratri is also celebrated. So there is Mahashiv. There are innumerable solar systems and hence innumerable Lord Shivas. Therefore, the creator of innumerable Lord Shivas is Lord Mahashiva. Hence, Lord Shiva is not Swayambhu. Even Lord Mahashiva is not Swayambhu. The creator of Lord Mahashiva is Param Mahashiva. Param Mahashiva is the creator of entire universe, while Lord Mahashiva is the creator of the galaxy. The chain of creation keeps going on in a similar manner. Anantji is saying, sorry to interrupt you, Bapuji, but is Lord Shiva connected with the time? Bapuji is answering, Lord Shiva is Param Atma, that is Supreme Soul. His soul is made of Param Prakash, that is Supreme Light. Anandji is asking, is it Shivatto? Bapuji is answering, Shivatto means soul is made of Param Prakash, Supreme Light. The Supreme Soul is made of Supreme Elements, Param Tattva. A simple soul is made of Akash Tattva and we call them simple human soul. So, Shivatto means Param Tattva, that is Supreme Elements. Therefore, we call him Param Atma. Human beings made of 5 elements get caught in the cycle of birth and death. Lord Shiva is not made of 5 elements. Even Lord Shankar, who is an avatar of Lord Shiva, and the 12 Jyotirlingas, which are the 12 forms of Lord Shankar, they have Avyakta Swarup, that is invisible form, in their Vyakta Swarup, that is expressed form. Anantji is saying, Bapuji, the reason I connected Lord Shiva with time is because I wanted to understand that when the cycle of all 4 yugas, that is Satya, Treta, Dwapar and Kali Yuga is completed, then what is the age of Lord Shiva? Bapuji is answering, yes, that is a very good question. To understand this, we need to go beyond the time that we calculate here on earth. The cycle of four yugas, Satya, Treta, Dwapar, and Kali Yuga, takes place only here on earth. Kali Yuga is 432,000 years long. Double of this time is Dwapar Yuga. Triple of this time is Treta Yuga, and 4 times of this time is Satya Yuga. So, the total of 4 yugas is 4,320,000 years. So, when a cycle of 4 yugas or a Chaturyuga is completed, then Ardha Pralay, that is partial destruction, takes place. After completion of 71 Chaturyugas, complete destruction called Pralay takes place. In Pralay, the time of Manu Satrupa is completed. That means Manu Srishti is destroyed. So, it is called Manvantar. When 14 Manvantars take place, then Kalp Pralaya occurs, in which Bhulok, Bhuarlok and Swargalok, all 3 lokas, are destroyed. If you go beyond that, then there is Mahakalp Pralay, in which an entire Brahmand or solar system is destroyed. The age of solar system mentioned is 100 years of Lord Brahma. Lord Brahma is the creator, Lord Vishnu is the maintainer, and Lord Shankar is the destroyer of this solar system. Now, 1 day of Lord Brahma equals to 1,000 Chaturyugas on earth, which is equivalent to 4 billion and 320 million years on earth. The length of the night of Brahma is the same duration, that is 4 billion and 320 million years. Therefore, the day and night of Brahma together constitute 8 billion and 640 million years. Lord Shiva is the creator of the solar system. So, the time of Lord Shiva starts with the creation of the solar system. Anantji is commenting, "Yes, Bapuji, that's what I was trying to say." Bapuji is saying, "But in Mahabrahmand, which we call galaxy, the unit of time of Lord Shiva is less than the unit of time of Lord Mahashiva. For example, there are 3 hands in a watch, which shows different units of time like seconds, minutes, and hours. Just to understand, if we compare Lord Shiva's time in seconds, then Lord Mahashiva's time is in minutes and Lord Param Mahashiva's time is in hours." Anandji is saying, "That means Lord Param Mahashiva is the creator of our universe. Lord Mahashiva is the creator of our galaxy. And Lord Shiva is the creator of our solar system. And the time passes for each of them differently, just like 1 day of Devatas is equivalent to 1 year on earth. Similarly, 1 second of Lord Mahashiva is equivalent to several seconds of Lord Shiva, and 1 second of Lord Param Mahashiva is equivalent to several seconds of Lord Mahashiva. This is why scientists say that our solar system is orbiting the center of the Milky Way galaxy, just like planets are orbiting the sun. Therefore, the time and the Lord Shiva are connected with each other. Now, my next question is, how did Lord Shiva create the solar system? Bapuji is answering. The formless Lord Mahashiva created innumerable Lord Shivas with the power of thoughts or sankalp. Upon taking sankalp, the power or supreme light of Lord Mahashiva broke up, creating innumerable smaller supreme lights of Lord Shiva. Supreme light is also called Jyotirlinga. Jyoti means light, Linga means symbol. So, Jyotirlinga means supreme light or Paramprakash. Similarly, formless Lord Shiva then attained a form of Shiva Shakti, which is Akari form of Nirakari Shiva. The combined form of Shiva Shakti created Lord Vishnu, and Lord Vishnu thereafter created Goddess Lakshmi. Lord Vishnu is the combined form of Goddess Lakshmi and Lord Narayan. Lord Brahma came out of the navel of Lord Vishnu. All this is given in detail in my previous video of History of the Universe. I'm just telling you in shortcut now. Anantji is commenting. Yes, Bapuji, that would be nice. Our video of History of Universe is uploaded in both Hindi and English. Bapuji is saying, so Lord Shiva created the solar system through Lord Brahma. Lord Brahma created innumerable Faristas with the power of his Sankalp. Faristas had body of supreme elements. Faristas then created deities with 3 elemental body. Deities degraded to become humans of 5 elemental body. Humans degraded further and went to Atal, Vital, Sutal, Rasatal and Patal Lokas. They degraded further down from Patal Lokas to 55 crore Naraks or hells. This way, creation kept taking place. Souls kept degrading from higher planes to lower ones. Then, Ardha Pralay, Pralay, Kalp Pralay, Mahakalp Pralay kept occurring. So, the creation and destruction of the solar system keeps happening. Anandji is asking, Bapuji, the next question is, who is Lord Shiva's Sakti and what does he do? Bapuji is answering, when Lord Shiva took the Akari form from his initial formless state, then he created Shakti out of himself with his Sankalp. The Ardhanarishwar form of Shiva Shakti resides in Shivapuri. Whenever some good work or some big task is to be undertaken, then Shiva Shakti take Ardhanarishwar form and carry out the task. It is also said that Lord Shankar and Goddess Parvati, who live in Himalayas, take the Ardhanarishwar form, but Lord Shankar and Goddess Parvati are Sakari or expressed form of Shiva Shakti. The original form of Shiva Shakti live in Shivapuri, which lies above Vishnupuri. Vishnupuri lies above the 7 lokas, that is Bhulok, Bhurlok, Swargalok, Maharlok, Janalok, Tapalok and Brahmapuri. Above Vishnupuri is Shivapuri. Then above Shivapuri is Paramdham. In Paramdham, Nirakari Shiva resides. So, to tell you about the work of Sakti, when Lord Brahma Lord Vishnu and Lord Shankar fail to perform the task or to destroy a demon, then these Shaktis take avatar and destroy giant demons or asurs. Similarly, in Mahabrahmand or galaxy, there are Mahasaktis who run the entire galaxy. Anandji is asking, so Bapuji, how many forms does Lord Shiva have? Bapuji is answering, Lord Shiva has three forms. One is his formless stage who resides in Paramdham. Earlier, Jyotirlingas were symbolized to worship formless Shiva. Jyoti means light and Linga means symbol. But now they have converted Jyotirlinga into Shivalinga. Even then, there are 12 Jyotirlingas of Shankar. But even those 12 Jyotirlingas cannot be called Jyotirlingas. People in the path of devotion lack knowledge. In reality, Jyotirlinga is symbolized to worship the formless Shiva. Before, Jyotirlingas were made of diamond to represent supreme light. For example, in Surya Mandirs, they had lingas made of diamond because diamond sparkles. Light come out of it. Then there is Akari form, the form of Shiva Shakti who reside in Shivapuri. The other form is Sakari or expressed form, that is Lord Shankar and Mata Parvati. They live in Himalayas with their family. Anandji is asking, so Bapuji, Lord Shankar and Goddess Parvati, do they still reside in the Himalayas at present time? Bapuji is answering, of course, if you go to Mansarovar or Kailash mountain, they still reside there in 3 elemental body, but they are not in 5 elemental physical body anymore. Anandji is asking, the scientists say that many UFOs have been seen flying around Mount Kailash area. Is that correct? Bapuji is answering, yes, the deities keep frequenting in Mount Kailash in their UFOs to pay homage to Lord Shankar. UFO is the vehicle of the deities. Even today, those who visit Mansarovar can feel the presence of Lord Shankar and Goddess Parvati. Humans cannot see Lord Shankar and Mata Parvati as they are in 3 elemental form, but the true devotees can experience their presence. They reside there with their family, Lord Ganesh and Lord Kartikeya. Everyone performs their duty. Anandji is asking, Bapuji, how many Lord Shivas are there? One or innumerable? Bapuji is answering, yes, this is a very important question. The Linga Puran and many Hindu scriptures have mentioned the word Ananta Ananta Shiva. So there are infinite number of Shivas. This is our solar system. There are infinite number of solar system like ours. Shiva is the creator of one Brahmand or one solar system. Therefore, there are infinite number of Shivas as there are infinite solar systems. I have previously mentioned that innumerable Shivas or supreme light was created from the sankalp of Lord Mahashiva, the creator of galaxy. Anandji is asking, who is the creator of Lord Shiva? Bapuji is answering. The creator of Lord Shiva is Lord Mahashiva, whom we worship during the festival of Mahashivaratri. Anandji is asking, who is the creator of innumerable solar systems? Bapuji is answering, the creator of the innumerable solar systems is Lord Mahashiva. We need to understand the term Ananta Koti Brahmand in our Shastras, which means innumerable solar systems. We need to understand the words Pratipal, Ananta Ananta Brahmand Bantehe or Bigartehe in our Shastras, which means innumerable solar systems are created and destroyed every second. So, one Lord Shiva is the creator of one solar system, and Lord Mahashiva is the creator of galaxy or Mahabrahmand. So, Mahashivs every second infinite number of solar systems are created and destroyed. 100 years of Lord Brahma's time equals to 1 second of Lord Mahashiva's time. Anantji is asking, so Bapuji, why does Lord Shiva create and destroy the solar systems? Bapuji is answering, just like a child makes and destroys his toys, supreme souls also create and destroy their solar systems. For them, these solar systems are like mere toys, nothing else. They create a solar system, then their power goes down due to the creation. Anandji is asking, so Bapuji, in that case, what about the souls created by Shiva? Bapuji is answering, Lord Shiva makes innumerable creations. When Lord Shiva's power goes down, he produces Kal Agni and burns down the entire solar system. That Kal Agni is what the scientists call a black hole. Anantji is asking, Bapuji, what is the connection between black hole and Lord Shiva? Bapuji is answering, there is a great connection between black hole and Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva is present inside the black hole. Tell me, who created the black hole? Is black hole a conscious being or not? Anantji is saying, Bapuji, you made an amazing point. Even a stone lying on the ground cannot move on its own, but a black hole does so many amazing things on its own in the universe. Bapuji is saying, the point is, does the black hole have gravity or not? It pulls and absorbs whatever comes near it. Therefore, it has gravity. Wherever there is gravity, there is consciousness. If there is consciousness, then there is conscious soul. But whose conscious soul is inside the black hole? When is a black hole formed? Scientists say that sun turns into a black hole. So, upon the completion of 100 years of Lord Brahma's time, the power of Lord Shiva, who created the solar system, gets diminished. Then, at the time of Mahakalp Pralay, Lord Shiva enters into the sun and produces Kal Agni, which burns down the entire solar system. Then that is called a black hole. So, Shiva is inside the black hole. Shiva was there at the time of creation of the solar system, and he is also there inside the black hole. Shiva's soul resides inside the black hole. At the time of creation, Shiva was Supreme Soul, but at the time of formation of black hole, he becomes a soul. So, from being Lord Shiva, now he becomes a Jeev. He will have to go back to his creator, Lord Mahashiv, and regain power in his soul in order to create a new solar system. Ananti is asking, so Bapuji, when you say Lord Shiva becomes Jeev, does it mean that today Lord Shiva is present here in our solar system on our earth in human form? Bapuji is explaining, see, Lord Shiva resides in supreme abode, in formless stage or Nirakari stage. The power is transformed from Nirakari Shiva to the entire solar system. First, the power is transferred to Shiva Shakti in Shivapuri. From Shiva Shakti, the power is transferred to Lord Vishnu. From Lord Vishnu, the power is transferred to Lord Brahma. From there, it is transferred into Faristas. And from Faristas, it goes into the deities and then to humans. Thus, the entire solar system receives power from Nirakari Shiva. So, when the formless Lord Shiva himself runs out of power, then he carries out destruction of the solar system through Lord Shankar. Nirakari Shiva does not have any direct avatars. He gets his work done through Shiva Shakti, and Shiva Shakti give direction to Lord Shankara. Now, whom does Lord Shankara meditate upon? He meditates upon Shiva Shakti, his creator, who reside in Shivapuri, and seeks for directions to carry out his work, and he works accordingly. Lord Shankar's job is to destroy the solar system. Lord Shiva is the one who is called Satyam, Shivam, Sundaram, that is, the true and the beautiful one. When Lord Shiva carries out the creation, he is in the state of Satyam, Shivam, Sundaram. He performs creation through Lord Brahma, preservation through Lord Vishnu, and destruction through Lord Sankara. Anandji is asking, Bapuji, over here an important question arises. What does Lord Shankara destroy? Does he destroy demonic tendencies, or the demons, or the deities, or the earth, or the humans? Bapuji is saying, Lord Shankara does not destroy the earth, it is Manu Srishti. Anandji is adding, there are some organizations who are telling people that Lord Shankara is the destroyer and he is going to destroy the earth. People are fed up hearing all these. Bapuji is saying, it's stated in scriptures that Lord Shankara is the destroyer. In Gita, it says, Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyuttanam adharmasya tadatmanam srijamyaham. So, whenever there is deviation in the righteousness, Lord Vishnu takes an avatar. Similarly, Lord Shankara also takes avatar. 28 avatars of Lord Shankara have been mentioned so far. Same with Lord Shiva. But in Bhakti Marga or path of devotion, devotees consider Lord Shiva and Lord Shankara to be the same. But Nirakari Shiva is up above in the supreme abode. Akari Shiva Shakti reside in Shivapuri. Lord Shankara, who resides in the Himalayas, is the Sakari form of Lord Shiva. In the Shastras, it's written that Lord Shankara carries out destructions whenever the demonic activities become extremely prevalent or whenever the need for destruction arises. Lord Sankara opens his third eye, which produces Kalagni and causes destruction from time to time. Ananti is asking again. So, this destruction is of the demonic tendencies or the demons or whom? Bapuji is answering. Whenever there are catastrophic conditions on earth, he burns down the earth and ends it. He ends the Manushrishti. Sometimes he causes only partial destruction and destroys the humans with demonic tendencies and demons. He causes the destruction wherever there is need for it by performing Tandav Leela, the dance of destruction. Anantji is asking, Bapuji, is this destruction sorrowful or what kind of destruction is it? Bapuji is answering, destruction is always sorrowful. How can it be otherwise? Anantji is asking, yes, whenever there is discussion about Pralay, everyone gets scared. Bapuji is saying, see, there is Nitya Pralay. In Nitya Pralay, creation and destruction keep taking place constantly. For example, death is a Nitya Pralay. Any animal or living being dying is also a type of Pralay. Death also means Pralay. It is a Nitya Pralay. Then, upon the completion of a cycle of 4 yugas or a Chaturyug, Ardha Pralay, that is, partial destruction takes place. When Ardha Pralay takes place 71 times, then Pralay or complete destruction takes place. So, Pralay is always sorrowful, not joyful. Anantji is saying, when a human grows old or loses a limb, he says that this life is not worth living anymore. Similarly, when this world becomes so degraded that it is difficult to live here, when the newspapers report that there is no water available for human consumption, we wonder how things will improve. Who will improve them? Such questions come to the mind. Bapuji is saying, whenever there is an extreme of anything, extreme sin or the world becomes extremely painful to live in, then Lord Shiva causes destruction through Lord Sankara, who carries out the destruction by performing Tandav Leela. Similarly, Mahashiva, the creator of galaxy, becomes Mahakal and from the center of galaxy he absorbs uncountable number of solar systems into his body, resulting in the formation of supermassive black hole. So, the infinite number of solar systems face Mahakal Pralay. So, creation and destruction keep happening. The destruction is called Pralay, but Pralay is always painful. It's not joyful. So, Lord Shiva, the Supreme Soul, becomes Jiva, the common soul. Even today, there are a lot of Shivas that have turned into black holes and are roaming in the space of our galaxy. Just like Sun is orbiting the center of the galaxy. They do not have power to create a new solar system again. But then those black holes nonetheless have the soul of Shiva in them. And that is painful too. Wherever there are tattvas, that is elements, there is happiness and sorrow, both. Anandji is asking, so Bapuji, after seeing the deplorable condition of our solar system, can Lord Shiva destroy it? Bapuji is saying, it's been Brahma's 50 years since the creation of our solar system. 50 years of Lord Brahma equals to 1 Pararth. That means half the age of our solar system is over. The age of our solar system is 100 years of Brahma. So, in any solar system, when the Lord Shiva runs out of power and comes down from the Paramdham, then Lord Mahashiva sends another Lord Shiva in that solar system to replace the descended Shiva. If the second Lord Shiva also runs out of power, then he sends another one. Similarly, when Lord Vishnu needs help, Lord Mahavishnu sends help. Lord Mahavishnu provides a helpline for Lord Vishnu. Similarly, Mahabrahma helps Brahma. So, the controller of a Brahmand or a solar system is a Mahabrahmand or a galaxy. Infinite number of solar systems keep circling in the galaxy. Anandji is saying, Bapuji, we have a video, Kalki Avatar by Bapuji, where you said that when Lord Shiva is unable to fulfill his duties, then Lord Mahashiva and Param Mahashiva take over the control of the solar system. Bapuji is saying, it is general rule that whenever a creator performs creation, his power goes down and ultimately runs out of power due to constant creation. So he has to destroy his own creation. Therefore, after destruction, he has to go back to his creator to regain his power. The creator of Lord Shiva is Lord Mahashiva. So, Lord Shiva has to go back to Lord Mahashiva, his creator, to recover his power and create a new solar system. That's why it's stated in scriptures that innumerable solar systems are created and destroyed every second. So, 100 years of Lord Brahma equals to 1 second of Lord Mahashiva's time. Similarly, galaxies also turn into supermassive black holes at the time of Mahakal Pralay when innumerable solar systems are absorbed. There are 100 billions of galaxies that have turned into supermassive black holes and wandering in the universe. Just like Mahashiva winds up his galaxy, Param Mahashiva winds up his universe. So, creation and destruction take place everywhere. But infinite supreme world or Behad Ka Brahmand is the world of supreme elements. There is no death, there is no mortal world. Creation happens only once and there is no destruction afterwards. But in our multiverse, creation and destruction keep taking place because our multiverse is not completely made of supreme elements. It is made of simple elements. Therefore, there is a need to change the entire multiverse. Anandji is saying, so Bapuji, that means the world of supreme elements is an immortal world where there is no death. But in the world of 5 elements, there is death, and a soul from mortal world cannot travel to immortal world of supreme light. Bapuji is saying, a soul needs power to go up into the space. So they will have to carry out lot of efforts. Otherwise, how will they travel to immortal world? We have a video, The Soul's Journey or The Journey Returns. Ananti is adding, yes, in that video you have explained how the soul is transformed from Nirakari or formless stage to Akari form and then to Sakari or expressed form, and how the soul can undertake a journey back home. You have explained everything in it. Bapuji is saying, so Lord Shiva goes to Lord Mahashiva in Mahaparamdham. When he becomes Mahashiva, then from there he travels to Lord Param Mahashiva. So the journey of the soul keeps taking place. Anantji is asking, Bapuji, can we call Brahma to Lord Shiva? Bapuji is answering, yes, Lord Shiva is called Brahma in Shastras. There is a mantra in Shastras, Aham Brahmasmi, that means I am Brahma. We are his children born out of light. Brahma means light, means Lord Shiva. All religions worship the light in a direct or indirect manner. Lord Jesus also said, I am the messenger of God, and God is light. Light means Brahma. Supreme light means formless Shiva. Muslims also call Sare Jahan ke Noor. That means God is the Noor of whole world. Noor means light. Brahma means light. Anandji is asking, can we call Brahma to Lord Mahashiva too? Bapuji is answering, yes, whether it's Shiva, Mahashiva or Param Mahashiva, they all have three forms, Nirakari, Akari and Sakari forms. The task is performed by all three forms. Anandji is asking, what is the meaning of Shivoham? Bapuji is answering, it means I am Shiva. By constantly chanting this mantra, the Jiva, that is human beings, can transform into the stage of Shiva. I have explained how one can become Shiva in the Soul's Journey or the Journey Returns video. The soul can go to Supreme Abode or Paramdham with their efforts and power of meditation. Once the soul reaches Paramdham, the soul of Jiva becomes Shiva. What is the human soul? The soul is always the creation of the Supreme Soul. The human soul is the creation of Lord Shiva. Therefore, Lord Shiva is the father of the soul. The title of a father passes on to the children. For example, my surname is Patel. My father's surname was also Patel. So, my father's title was passed on to me. Shiva is a title. The Nirakari stage has no name. Only the one with the forms have names. Therefore, when the title of father is Shiva, then the children will also be called Shiva. When a soul constantly chants, I am Shiva, they will get their father's title and become Shiva. Anantji is saying, yes, I have heard that in southern India, the name of the father itself is used as a surname. I don't know much about it though. So, Bapuji, where are Lord Shiva and Lord Shankar today and what are they doing? Bapuji is answering, Lord Shankar is living in the Himalayas with his family. He is residing there in three elemental body, but his power has diminished. Otherwise, he would not have allowed our Himalayas to be captured by China. He would have at least allowed Mount Kailash to remain in India. Poor Hindus over here long to visit Mount Kailash. It's so difficult for them to visit there. If he had power, would he have allowed it to happen? Would he have allowed the Somnath temple to be plundered by Muhammad Ghazni 17 times? These are commonsensical things. These are questions that I used to ask as a child. How come the Muslims plundered hundred thousands of Hindus' temples? When the gods could not protect their own temples, how can they protect you? That's what I used to think. People may not like it. Anantji is saying, okay, Bapuji, but all this has happened already, and now it's history. Bapuji is saying, but I know Ram and Krishna too. I know where they are and what they are doing. Anandji is saying, you have told us that in the videos. So, Bapuji, is Lord Shiva bound to the laws of karma? Bapuji is answering, see, the bondages of karma apply to the thoughts, the words, and the actions. When Lord Shiva created the solar system, he performed karma, right? Whether it's Lord Shiva, Lord Mahashiva, Lord Param Mahashiva, or Almighty Authority himself, who is the Lord of infinite universes, the law of karma applies. Lord Shiva created the solar system through Lord Brahma. So, Shiva is the one who got the solar system created. So, whenever a karma is performed, the bondages of karma apply to everyone, whether it's human beings, deities, or the Supreme Soul. That's why he destroys his creation in pralayas. For Shiva, creation of solar system means birth and destruction of solar system means death. Anantji is asking, so Bapuji, Nirakari, Akari and Sakari forms of Shiva, are they bound to their karmas? Bapuji is answering, Nirakari Shiva creates the solar system through Lord Brahma. Thus, he is bound to his karma. When Nirakari Shiva enters into the bondages of karma, his supreme light, supreme elements decreases, which decreases his power. So, he performs his task through Akari Shiva Shakti. Shiva Shakti then inspire Lord Vishnu to carry out the task. Lord Vishnu in turn gets work done through Lord Brahma. Lord Brahma performs the task through the deities. So, thought means karma. Even the solar system is created through the thoughts. So, the law of karma applies. Law of karma applies to everyone. Karma means reduction of power in the soul. And reduction of power in the soul means bondage of karma. Anandji is asking, Bapuji, what is the work of Lord Shiva and Lord Shankara? Bapuji is answering, the work of formless Lord Shiva is to control the entire solar system. They say God is watching you 24 hours. If someone commits sin, they say, be afraid of God, He is watching you. So, the formless Shiva in the Supreme Abode watches everything on a huge TV similar to the TV that you see here on earth. Thus, he keeps an eye over the entire solar system. Similarly, Lord Mahashiva, who is in the Mahaparamdham or Great Supreme Abode, watches over the entire galaxy. Likewise, Param Mahashiva also watches over the entire universe. The Almighty Authority, the creator of infinite multiverses, who resides in the highest of the high, supreme abode, watches over the entire creation. That is, all universes, great universes, and multiverses. Whenever Almighty Authority sees a problem, he gives corrective directions from up above. Anandji is asking, but Bapuji, the question here is that if he is sitting up above over there and watching everything, then when the temples were looted, why didn't he stop it? Bapuji is explaining, that is a long story. Let me tell you. Our solar system is very valuable. So, when these people from other religions came, they destroyed and looted our Hindu temples. Mahmud Ghazni plundered Lord Shiva temple 17 times. 100,000 of Hindu temples were robbed. So, in such cases, formless Shiva gives directions to Shiva Shakti. Shiva Shakti then gives direction to Lord Vishnu. Then Lord Vishnu gives direction to Lord Brahma. There is an entire process. Akari Shiva can directly give directions to Lord Shankara, but Lord Shankara has no power. Therefore, he gives power to Hindus and gets the work done. But Hindus and Shankara do not have that much power anymore, so the work can't be done by giving power. So the Muslims looted the temples and murdered thousands of Hindus at that time. As I have already said in another video that the messengers, the spiritual leaders of other religions have come on earth from other universes and other solar systems. They have come here from far, far away. So, why have they come here? Earlier, there was only one religion on planet Earth, the Adi Sanatan Devi Devta Dharma. About 2500 to 3000 years ago, there weren't this many religions on the planet. Yahudi religion came 5800 years ago. Thereafter, Islam came 3900 years back. Christians and all such other religions came afterwards. Anandji is saying, Bapuji, I have heard some stories about goddess blinding people who try to loot her temple. Bapuji is saying, yes, Shaktis do that. If they have power, then they do that. Even I say such people should be blinded. Babur, the Mughal ruler from Kabul, Afghanistan, looted the temple of Lord Rama and established the Mughal Sultanate in India. Such people should have been blinded at least, Anandji is saying, or they should all have been buried underground. Bapuji is saying, but that didn't happen. Why did that not happen? Anandji is saying, that's the biggest question in history. Why didn't that happen? Bapuji is saying, I heard or read somewhere that the Taj Mahal built by Shah Jahan was originally the temple of Lord Shiva. They placed the grave or mummy of Mumtaz right over the Shivalinga. So, did Lord Shiva not have enough power to stop them from keeping grave over the Shivalinga? This is common sense, isn't it? Anandji is saying, yes, but no one has an answer to it. Bapuji is saying, then they should think about it if they want an answer. I will answer it in some other video. Anandji is saying, these are all discussions about this finite world. There is no excitement in discussing the finite world. Bapuji is saying, yes, we don't discuss the finite world. We don't discuss just this solar system. We discuss the infinite world, infinite solar systems. Anandji is asking, so Bapuji, the next question is, when people worship Shiva, do they worship Lord Shiva or Lord Sankara? Bapuji is answering, see, people have merged Lord Shiva and Lord Sankara into one entity. They called Lord Sankara Lord Shiva Shankar. There is Nirakari Shiva, Akari Shiva and Sakari Shiva. So, the Sakari Shiva, that is Lord Shiva with body, is called Lord Shankara. Just like they have merged Lord Shiva and Lord Sankara into one entity, they have merged Jyotirlinga and Shivalinga into one entity too. Jyotirlinga is the representation of formless supreme light. Supreme elements, supreme light come out from Shiva. So, in earlier days, diamonds were used to symbolize Lord Shiva because diamond emits light. But people in the path of devotion have mixed up Jyotirlinga with Sankara. They call 12 Jyotirlingas for the places where Lord Shankara manifested. They have merged the three forms of Shiva, that is, Nirakari, Akari, and Sakari forms, into one. They call Jyotirlinga the Shivalinga, but in the path of knowledge, we observe and analyze everything. Anantji is asking, so Bapuji, in reality, should we worship Lord Sankara or meditate upon Lord Shiva? Bapuji is saying, see, it is common sense. You need to understand who can give you power. Lord Shankara himself meditates upon Lord Shiva. Lord Shankara is the avatar, which means creation or Sakari form of Lord Shiva. Lord Shankara meditates upon Lord Shiva to get directions. One should meditate upon where they can get power from. But now the Lord Shiva of our solar system has descended because his power has declined. That's why all these disasters have happened. Souls from other religions originated from other solar systems and other universes have entered into our solar system. Among 700 crore population of the planet, Christianity has spread so widely and Islam has also spread so much. But Hindu religion is in minority. So why has this happened? What has changed so much over the past 2000 years? So to answer the question, whom to meditate upon, there is a devotional song that says, whom should I meditate upon? That is, bhajan kiska kare? For this, remember the Gita Gyan. Remember and practice the knowledge provided in the Gita. Who is the real God of Gita? Who has given the knowledge of Gita? Almighty Authority has provided the Gita Gyan. Without thinking too much, one should meditate upon the Almighty Authority directly. If you meditate upon the powerful one, then you will get power. Yog means to remember. To remember someone means to be in yogic connection with them. If you want to transform into infinite supreme soul, then you need power from the one who is capable. Deities have become humans, and the Lord Shiva of this solar system does not have enough power. That's why so many different religions are being established. Souls from other universes and galaxies have come into our solar system. The messengers and teachers of other religions have spread their religion on earth, which is an attack on the Adi Sanatan Devi Devta Dharma. People should think about these things, but they don't. They take a shortcut and go to the temples to pray. I don't understand what they get from there. Anandji is saying, but to attain the freedom from the bondages of karma, one has to meditate upon the Supreme Soul. Bapuji is saying, but you should take power from the one who has power. I am sorry to say this and apologize in advance, but people are worshipping those who have died. They have made statues and temples of those who have died. Therefore, they are making statues of ghosts and worshipping and providing them offerings. If they worship ghosts, they will become ghosts. It is written in Gita that you will attain the one you meditate upon. So, if you meditate upon ghost, you will become a ghost. It's also written in Gita that if you meditate upon me, I will take you to the highest of the high, the ultimate supreme abode. So, if you want to go to the ultimate supreme abode, then you need to worship the Almighty Authority. Not Lord Shiva, not Lord Mahashiva, not Lord Param Mahashiva, but upon Param, highest of the high, Lord Mahashiva of the infinite. That is the Almighty Authority. There is a video called Welcome to the Secrets of Yoga with Bapuji. You can watch that video to broaden your horizons. Anandji is saying, yes Bapuji, we have prepared playlist. There are various videos in which you have described the various methods of meditation. Now, the next question is, can Lord Shiva provide salvation? Can Lord Sankara provide salvation? Bapuji is saying, see, Lord Sankara is an avatar of Lord Shiva. There is a rule that the one who creates will be the one who dissolves. Lord Shiva is the one who created the entire solar system. So, he will be the one to end the existence of the souls or his creation. Lord Sankara himself is the creation of Lord Shiva. Formless Shiva has created the entire solar system. The souls will get salvation when the entire solar system is dissoluted by Lord Shiva. Visarjan or dissolution means mukti, means salvation. Mukti means end of the existence of a soul. In Mahakalp Pralaya, when Lord Shiva produces Kal Agni and burns down the entire solar system, only then the souls can achieve mukti, not before that. When does a soul achieve mukti or moksha? People offer Narayan Bali to attain salvation, but can Lord Vishnu offer salvation to anyone? It's a matter of common sense. Anandji is saying, people do believe that salvation is attainable, but you say it is not attainable. Bapuji is saying, that is part of devotion, but I talk about supreme knowledge or Gyan. Gyan means supreme light, Gyan means Vedas. So, it is common sense that the one who has created existence only can take it back. Tell me one thing, can a person who purged out ghost from people give salvation to the ghost? He can't. Nirakari Lord Shiva created the entire solar system and only he can take back. Lord Shiva created the solar system through Lord Brahma, but he is the creator. Lord Shiva created the souls. In Mahakalpralay, Lord Shiva produces Kal Agni and burns down all the souls. Therefore, the one who creates the existence only can end it. Anantji is saying, that's true, Bapuji. In Bhagavad Gita, it's written that there is no such object or element that is as holy as knowledge. Therefore, knowledge is the best of all. Bapuji is saying, see, there is a vast difference between the path of devotion, that is Bhakti Marga, and the path of knowledge, that is Gyan Marga. In the path of devotion, people follow others. But in the path of knowledge, the knowledgeable person contemplates the truth. He seeks the knowledge. He is curious about supreme authority. He thinks about the ultimate God and meditates upon him. He does not get muddled up in deities. Anantji is saying, so that means when the entire solar system is winded up, only then about 8 billion souls populated on earth will attain salvation. Bapuji is saying, but that is the number of souls only on earth. There are more in the subtle world. The number of human souls on earth is nothing compared to the number of souls in the subtle world. There are countless souls in Bhulok, Bhuvalok, Surgalok, Maharlok, Janalok, Tapalok, Brahmapuri, Vishnupuri, Shivapuri and Paramdham. Our solar system was created with the size of 1 light year in radius or diameter of 18.8 trillion kilometers. But today it has shrunk in size and is not even as big as the gravity field of the sun. Scientists say that the gravity of sun goes up to 750 billion kilometers. Our last planet Pluto, which we don't even consider a planet anymore, is 5.87 billion kilometers away from the sun. So, if you add up the total distance of all 7 lokas, for example Bhulok, Bhuvalok, Swargalok, etc., it's not even 5 billion kilometers. Anantji is saying, that is why you say one Brahmand is equal to one solar system. Bapuji is saying, the size of the solar system is less than the extension of gravity field of the sun today. When our solar system was created, it was huge in size. Today, the size of solar system has shrunk due to reduction in power. As the power decreases, the size reduces. Anantji is asking, okay Bapuji, now next question is, Jivatma, Atma and Paramatma, do all of them achieve salvation through Lord Shiva? Bapuji is answering, see, Lord Shiva himself is the Paramatma or Supreme Soul. There is no other Supreme Soul in the solar system. Shiva is the creator of the solar system. He created Faristas with supreme elements. Faristas degraded in power and became deities. So, what is the soul category of deities? Are they supreme souls? Who is the supreme soul? So, supreme soul is the one who has the power of supreme elements in his soul. Deity with 3 elemental body, who has power of 3 elements, that is air, fire and ether in their soul, is Devatma. The human soul who knows Supreme Soul is Atma. Human soul who does not have the knowledge of Supreme Soul is Jivatma. Jivatmas have forgotten themselves. They don't know who they are and where they have come from. Insects, animals, and all other beings also come under this category. So, Supreme Soul is Lord Shiva. Dev Atma is deity. Atma is the human soul who knows Supreme Soul. Humans and other living beings who don't know about Soul and Supreme Soul are all Jeev. Anantji is asking, so will they all achieve salvation? Bapuji is saying, I told you, salvation will be given to all the souls during Mahakalp Pralay. Till then, they will keep entering the cycle of birth and death in 84 lakhs different life forms. Anandji is saying, Bapuji, in Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna said to Arjuna, if you wish to attain the supreme state, you light up the supreme elements in your soul just like the light of the sun, then you will exit the cycle of birth and death and attain the supreme state. So, Bapuji, what would you like to say about this? Bapuji is saying, I have said many times in videos that Almighty Authority Himself released Gita Gyan to the world through Arjuna. The one speaking through Lord Krishna was the Almighty Authority. People of Bhakti Marga say that Lord Rama and Lord Krishna were the avatars of Lord Vishnu. Some people say that they were the avatars of Parambrahma, Lord Shiva. But Lord Krishna is neither an avatar of Lord Shiva nor an avatar of Lord Narayan. He is an avatar of the Almighty Authority. Almighty Authority has come to our solar system. He has given the knowledge on earth through Gita to convey it to the entire solar system. He says in Bhagavad Gita, Sarva dharma parityajya mamekam saranam braja. That is, leave all the dharmas and come under my shelter. He says, I will take you to the highest of the high supreme abode, where I reside. Come under my shelter and know me. I cannot be attained through chants, penance, or yoga. I can be attained through knowledge. I especially like the knowledgeable souls. I am fond of the soul who knows me through divine knowledge. I give them Dibya Dristi, the divine sight. And through the sight, I take you to the highest of the high, supreme abode at the end of the time. So, the first requirement is knowledge. Anandji is asking, Bapuji, is moksha called mukti? Bapuji is answering, see, moksha and mukti, these terms are used by Bhakti Marga people. Both words mean the same thing. In order to attain salvation, soul has to put lot of efforts for many lifetimes. The sages or saints used to go to jungles because they knew that this world is illusion or maya. Our Shastras say, Jhuti Kaya, Jhuti Maya, Jhuta Jag Sansar, means the body is not real, the attachment is not real, the world is not real. This is all illusion. Then what is real? Where is the immortal world? Souls who go to Swargalok or heaven, they also have to come back to earth as humans once the fruit of their good deeds is over. And as humans, if they commit sins, then they have to take birth in 84 lakhs life forms. Only after taking birth in 84 lakhs life forms, they can get human life again. Therefore, sages and saints want to attain salvation. But in the path of knowledge, when does the existence of the soul end? It ends when the creator of the solar system, Lord Shiva, takes back the entire solar system. At the end of the time, Shiva enters into the sun and produces Kal Agni and burns down whole solar system. He dissolutes entire creation. Then all the souls attain salvation together. Anantji is saying, so Bapuji, do you mean that the soul is connected with the time and time is connected with Lord Shiva? So until Lord Shiva generates Kal Agni, the souls will not attain salvation. Bapuji is saying, see, the time of solar system passes in accordance with the will of Lord Shiva, and the time is connected with the motion of solar system. The motion of solar system is connected to day and night of Lord Brahma. Upon completion of 100 years of Lord Brahma, which is the lifespan of solar system, Lord Shiva produces Kal Agni and burns down the entire solar system and dissolutes it. Anantji is saying, but Bapuji, you said that some souls who were created by Lord Mahashiva are here on earth in human form. Then those souls are connected with Lord Mahashiva. Their time is connected with Lord Mahashiva. They have nothing to do with Lord Shiva. Bapuji is saying, but here time passes according to the time of the solar system. If you have come to the solar system of Lord Shiva from galaxy, your time will pass according to that solar system. You become the second's hand of the watch. Anantji is saying, it's just like we adjust time according to the time of the country we are living in. Bapuji is saying, yes, today if you go to America or Britain, you will be on their time. You have to change the time in your watch. When a soul comes from a galaxy into a solar system, the time is changed from Mahasamay or great time to the time of the solar system. And when the soul goes back from the solar system to the galaxy, then the time converts to the great time or Mahasamay, just like time converted from seconds to minutes. Anandji is asking, so Bapuji, how will the soul of Lord Mahashiva's category living here on earth adjust their time? Do they have to go beyond the time? Bapuji is saying, tell me one thing, can you merge the timeline of America and India into one? Anandji is answering, no, we can't, but we can check what's the time in other countries and make our phone calls accordingly. Bapuji is saying, 100 years of Lord Brahma is equivalent to 1 second of Lord Mahashiva. It's stated in Shastras that innumerable solar systems are created and destroyed every second. If you spend 1 second in Brahmapuri, 1 lakh years would pass on earth. Scientists are also looking for the correlation between time, space, and speed. The speed of time here in this solar system passes according to the time of Lord Brahma. In Mahabrahmand or galaxy, the time passes according to the great watch of Lord Mahashiva. Similarly, in universe, there is supreme great watch of Lord Paramshanti. So, in universe, there is supreme great watch. In galaxy, there is great watch. And here on earth, we have watch. If we take an example of hands of a watch, we can correspond time of earth in seconds, time of galaxy in minutes, and time of universe in hours. Anandji is asking, Bapuji, what is Amar Katha and why did Lord Shiva tell Amar Katha to Goddess Parvati? Did she not know about it? Bapuji is answering, see, Amarnath is the place where Lord Shiva told Amar Katha to Goddess Parvati. Here, Lord Shiva is referred to Lord Shankara. So, Lord Shankara told Amar Katha to Goddess Parvati in order to give her the knowledge of becoming immortal. If a soul wants to become immortal and wants to travel to immortal world, then they need to have supreme knowledge. Lord Sankara might have wanted to give supreme knowledge to Mata Parvati, so he unfolded Amar Katha to her. Anandji is asking, Bapuji, there were no witnesses who heard Amar Katha, therefore no one knows what the story was about. Can you give us some highlights of the story? Bapuji is saying, see, Bholenath is a beloved god of Bhakti Marga practitioners. I was myself a devotee of Lord Shankara during childhood. When I was a child, I couldn't understand what Amar Katha was all about, but today I know it. Lord Shankara told Goddess Parvati about this solar system. There is no record of Amar Katha conversation in Shastras. So, what do you mean by Amar Katha? Amar Katha is the knowledge of becoming immortal. I have said in many videos how to become Shiva from Jiva. How a soul can travel to immortal world. How a soul can go to Vishnupuri, Shivapuri or Paramdham. The story of a soul transforming into the Supreme Soul, the story of Jiva becoming Shiva, is called Amar Katha. Anandji is asking, so Bapuji, Lord Shankara cannot give salvation to anyone. Bapuji is answering, I have already told you, the one who creates only can dissolute. Lord Shankara is a Sakari form of Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva works in Nirakari, Akari and Sakari forms. Anandji is asking, Bapuji, I recently watched an episode of Ancient Aliens in which they discussed a secret of Lord Shiva. They said that the Shivalinga was an atomic powerhouse which was used to draw powers from the universe. And that is the reason why many Shivalingas are being discovered all over the world. Is that correct? Bapuji is saying, see, nowadays Shivalinga is made of stone. Shivalingas found around the world, they are all made of stone. Anandji is saying, but Bapuji, maybe in ancient times the Shivalingas were made of some substance which could attract cosmic powers, like you were saying earlier that Shivalingas were made of diamond in ancient times. Bapuji is saying, during first parad of Lord Brahma's time, Shivalingas were made of diamond. Because Shivalingas were made of diamond, they used to shine. They were the symbol of Nirakari Shiva or Jyotirlinga, as the light used to come out of it. So, the Brahma Rishis who used to worship Brahma or Nirakari Shiva used to keep diamond Shivalinga. Scientists have read our Vedas and Upanishads, so they know the facts. Anandji is asking, but is it true that Shivalinga was worshipped as the powerhouse to draw power from the universe? Bapuji is saying, during first parad of Lord Brahma's time, the Shivalingas were made of diamond and were the symbol of formless Lord Shiva. No one else might be able to tell you this today, but when I go into meditative state, the almighty authority that is my own Akari form shows me that earlier there were lingas like Jyotirlinga, which were used to draw supreme powers from solar system. Today scientists call it cosmic power. Where did the cosmic power come from? It used to come from our solar system. But the scientists have muddled up Brahmand with universe. So, Jyotirlingas were created to draw cosmic power from the supreme abode. When a soul used to meditate upon it, the cosmic power used to come into it and the soul used to get the power. But today the Jyotirlinga has been merged with the Sivalinga. So the definition keeps changing. Everything changes gradually. The very meaning of the knowledge has changed today. It is true what the scientists are saying. But the Shivalingas today are made of stone. Earlier they were made of diamond. Anandji is asking, Bapuji, if someone makes a diamond Shivalinga today and meditates upon it, will he receive cosmic power? Bapuji is saying, but today there is not enough power in Supreme Abode itself. Our Paramdham has come down. Lord Shiva himself has descended due to lack of power. He is at a very low level today. Our entire solar system has shrunk in size. It is as small as grain of rice. Earlier, our solar system had a diameter of 18.8 trillion kilometers, and today it is hardly 3 to 4 billion kilometers. Even if you add up 7 lokas, that is Bhulok, Bhuvarlok, Maharlok, Janalok, Tapalok, Brahmapuri, Vishnupuri, then it would not be more than 5 to 7 billion kilometers. If you calculate in yosan, then Bhuvarloka is 1 lakh yosan. That is 7 lakh kilometers. 1 yosan equals to 7 kilometers. Anandji is asking, so in terms of today's calculation, 1 yosan is equal to 7 kilometers. Bapuji is saying, 1 yosan equals to 4 miles and 1 mile equals to 1.75 kilometers. So 1 yosan equals to 7 kilometers. Anandji is asking, Bapuji, is this calculation correct according to your divine vision? Bapuji is saying, this calculation is given in our Shastras. Anandji is saying, but in Shastras it's written in yosan. So 1 yosan is 7 kilometers or 4 miles. Bapuji is saying, today the calculations are done in terms of light years, but in ancient times, Rishi Munis used to have divine vision and they used to measure solar system with divine sight. At that time, they used to measure in yosan. For example, Vyas Muni had divine vision, with the help of which he wrote Gita and other Shastras. With the help of divine vision, Vyas Muni recorded the entire Gita in his soul and then situated himself in soul conscious stage and dictated the entire Gita to Lord Ganesh. He got all the Shastras written in the similar manner. So, everything is recorded in the soul with divine vision. Similarly, when the souls from galaxy who have knowledge of Mahabrahmand or galaxy come on earth, They get that information written down through someone. We would like to inform our viewers that first part of 7 Secrets of Shiva ends here. Rest of the conversation will be continued in part 2. The link of the original Hindi video is given in the description box below. Please feel free to like and share our videos and subscribe our channel. Paramshanti.